what I have for questions for Charlie.
Charlie, what did you hear about the position change, and what did the coaches tell you?
It was the Monday of Bowling Green week. He just was like, come to his meeting. So, yeah, it's like both of them really the same. So he just told me to come to his meeting. So I basically already knew most of the Jackson. Yes, sir.
Has it been easier, like, making that kind of transition? And also, I imagine you wanted to get on the field no matter what. So
yeah,
whatever way you could get on the field, I'm sure you were anxious to kind of do that.
Yes, sir.
What's been, I guess, the biggest difference between the two positions?
It's a little bit more pass rushing.
Is that a little more fun, probably?
Yeah. Get to hit the quarterback and so on.
What was Coach Woody's kind of evaluation of how you did in your first game there?
He told me I did pretty good, but I know I got to do, like, fix some stuff because I ain't ended up not getting a sack, so I know I got to get better at pass rush.
Cool. What specifically, when you say get better at the pass rush, what are the kind of things that you're looking at?
Like, just getting out the ball faster, not letting them get their hands on me because they, of course, much bigger than me, so if they get their hands on me, it's going to be difficult. So, yeah, then just, like, running different stunts.
What makes you think or feel like it's a better fit for you? What do you, like, how is it, why do you think you're performing better there?
I mean, I was behind two upperclassmen, so it's not that I was performing worse at this position. It's just, I guess he just needed a body over here.
Has it been fun? I imagine you were probably down a little bit, not getting to play for a while.
Yeah.
Well, how was that kind of adjustment for you? And then now getting the chance, I imagine that makes it a little more special.
Just not getting reps at practice just made it, like, kind of dull, like, not really wanting to be there. But, like, just getting reps in practice just make it way more fun. Just helps me just, like, communicate, just have fun out there.
Has Vic told you anything kind of interesting, like, or helped you with anything?
Yeah, he helps me. Like, whenever I'm confused, I just ask him. He just let me know.
Louisville likes to spread the ball around, use the tight end. What's your role going to be there?
I mean, it depends on the play call that he calls. Like, sometimes I might drop, sometimes I might rush. Just depends.
So you're going to have to keep your eyes in the right place and that type of thing.
Yes, sir.
Was the switch, I mean, pretty simple? As I understand, like, Jack's one of the easier positions to play.
Yeah. That's like I said, both for the outside. So, like, it's just one play he rush, he drop, one play he. So, it's really pretty simple.
What's it been like, the adjustment to the speed of the game and that kind of thing for you?
I mean, I got here in the spring, so it's been, like, I got a chance to get the speed of the game in the spring. It's like just adjusting. It's getting better and better, though. I feel like if I play more, I'm getting better. So.
You like playing on coverage teams, special teams?
Yeah, get some big hits and stuff.
How many do you know any of the little kids? Some they recruit down South Georgia, so.
I don't know. I might know some, but not off the top of my head.
Not even when you were close to or anything?
No.
Are you excited about having playing on Friday night again? Is that gonna? You're not that far removed from those days.
Yeah.
Yourself.
It's just like we haven't had a night game this year, so it's just being in that atmosphere will be fun. I just want to see what it's gonna be like.
What did the coaches kind of stress to you about Louisville and what you guys need to be wary of with them?
I mean, just we need to tighten up on the run, tighten up on the pass too. Like, just got a few holes in our pass defense that we need to get tightened up.
What's the short been like for you guys? Has it been any different for you as a younger player? Like to have a little less prep time?
I mean, it's kind of the same because Sunday was a Monday, today is a Wednesday, so it's kind of the same, but it's a little different, I guess.
How are you handling school so far?
It's pretty good. It's going pretty good.
All A's?
Not all A's. A's and B's. I'm trying to get the B's up to A's, though.
Anything else for Charlie?
Thanks, man.
Council, open up the questions.
So how's your comfort level now with playing your position?
I feel very comfortable. You know, it's week 5 now. We pretty much got all the defense in. You know, we're still learning every week, learning from our mistakes, but I feel very comfortable.
There you go again. Don't know.
Have you noticed on film that how they like to get the tight end involved?
Yeah, I mean, their tight end, they have good tight ends. They have good linemen as well. So, they do a lot of different schemes, a lot of different things to get them open, and a lot of different blocking schemes for them. So,
Short
I mean,
routes, so.
yeah, short routes, all that. So, I mean, they're a good team. So, yeah.
Bowling Green was pretty successful on those short routes over the middle. What made them so successful, and how do you guys stop that moving forward?
Just watching film, sometimes we're playing outside leverage and we just let them run in and run a slant. So, just disguising our leverages and stuff, and just running different defenses, different coverages, will just change it up and hopefully make it stop.
You have probably the hardest job in terms of the tempo teams getting lined. Like, your position's very particular about where you have to line up and all that stuff. How hard has it been with that? I know I've seen you kind of look at the sidelines and talk with the guys trying to figure that out.
Yeah, it's tough because, a lot of teams are tempo. So, it's just getting the call in fast and recognizing the formation very fast. So, we practice that in practice too. So, just getting better every week, it's a process. So, we're still working to get better. We're not perfect, but, yeah, we're working on that.
Does it help when you get a feel? It seemed like once you got settled into the game, that seemed to go away a little bit. You had a better idea of kind of the way they were attacking.
Yeah. So, just lining up and playing fast, that's what I'm trying to do. Like I said, I feel comfortable with everything that's being called. So, just recognizing the formation very fast, and if I get to my spot, I feel like we could be pretty good and stop whatever they run. So.
You like playing against teams that pass the ball a lot?
Yeah, I love it. I love anything. I love running. I love hitting. I love covering. I love football. So
What are the things you feel like as a defense you guys kind of start drilling down on to get better and take the next step?
I think just fitting our gaps properly every play, just staying consistent. A guy might get out of his gap and it'll crease it. So just being disciplined and focusing on what we have to do within the scheme of the defense. I think
What's
that's
been the hardest adjustment so far with the position change and all that?
Probably just like rushing the passer. I've only been doing it for a year, but like I said previously, I'm working on it every day. Trying to get better. I've been talking to Dez, Henri, just little things I need to learn. I'm just trying to soak that all in and put it in the game.
Does he work with you guys?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
What's that like?
Yeah, it's awesome. AJ, I hate what happened. That's my boy. But just having him in the meeting room is just awesome. Just him, I can learn from him a lot because, he played a lot. But that's my guy. I take coaching from him. He can get on to me. I told him that. He can get on to me. He can tell me whatever. So,
Has he?
yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
if I mess up, I feel like, hey, you got to do this, do that. So, I take it as he's my coach. So,
Has he expressed interest in coaching in the future?
I don't know. I'm not for sure. I'll have to ask him. But I think he should. He knows the defense well, so I can come to him with questions just like I can go to Coach Wood, Coach Woody, anybody.
How's it been? This is the most snaps you've played, or you've had some tough breaks over the years.
Yeah.
And this is sort of in your time. You're playing full games now and stuff. How's that been physically and just kind of?
I feel good. I'm in good shape. Like I was telling somebody else, I think before this year, my last time playing a full game was probably my junior year in high school. So I'm in good. I feel like I'm in pretty good shape. And Christian, he's a good backup. So if I'm ever tired, I just call him in and he's good. So he can come in and do the same thing I do. So I feel good.
Do you like the rotation, the way you guys are doing it better? It seems like everybody gets to play a lot more than in the past.
Yeah. Like I said, I feel confident with whoever comes in. Christian, he's been doing a good job as well. We like to compete. I'm good friends with him, so we like to compete, see who does better, But he's good. He's working hard too. So.
At first with AJ, was it awkward, or was there kind of a period of I need to get used to you being my coach and not my teammate?
Yeah, kind of, but just with whatever he went through, I know he had a tough time. So I knew he was going to take coaching just as hard as he would being playing. So he wants to win just like we want to win. So I put that to the side. Like I told him, he can get on to me, whatever. If I'm messing up, get on me. So.
What's it like seeing him calling in the signal stuff?
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Does he enjoy that part of it?
I think so.
Anything else for Jalen?
Yeah, I have a question kind of unrelated to this, but can you describe the importance of what the scout team does for you guys and how they shape how you guys perform on Saturday?
Oh yeah, it's big. We always tell the linemen, like especially the linemen, hey, come off on us so we can get a good look. So yeah, having the scout team go hard and go fast, it's helped us a lot because I mean Louisville's a fast team. They have a lot of athletes, and we have some athletes on the scout team as well. So just making them go hard every play and demanding their best, and we're gonna give them our best. It helps out a lot.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, man.
Year started out with a young secondary. Where do you feel you guys are now as opposed to when you started out the season?
We've grown a lot, I guess you can say. We also fly to the ball. We play fast.
It seems like you have a lot of fun. Is that
Yeah.
kind of something that you're trying to bring to the defense?
Mm-hmm.
After watching last year, I imagine that just having that energy and the kind of being fun and having fun playing defense.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I love playing alongside my teammates. So I feel like if I give all that I have, I feel like everybody else will.
Before the start of the season, you had mentioned that Malik was a big help for you learning the defense. So, a couple games in now, what has he meant for your development?
Sometimes I could say the wrong call and he'll correct me.
It seems like you do a nice job of kind of echoing whatever the calls are and stuff. Like you're doing the same thing Malik is in terms of trying to help you guys line up and that kind of thing. You feel like that's somewhere you've grown a lot in these first couple games?
Yes, sir. As a secondary, we kind of spread out. So if we communicate along cross, we will have no issue at all.
You had a favorite hit this year?
I ain't got the hit that I wanted, but so far I probably say Bowling Green.
Was it what was it for the tackle you made that you?
It was early in the game. I'm not sure, but I know that it was early.
Do you know any of the Louisville kids?
Oh yeah, I know a couple guys on the team. I got a good friend of mine. His name is Rushies. He's a cornerback there.
What goes into a big hit? Like how does that? You seem like you have a knack for that.
I love to tackle. You can say coming out of high school, it was like that I can tackle. So I feel like I just want to show everybody what I can do.
Is there someone back in your past in high school or lower that kind of showed you how to tackle or kind of got you into?
I mean, in high school we was taught to learn how to hawk and roll, but now that has changed. So I just feel like I just keep my head out of the tackle and just run through the ball.
Coach, what do you change from the hawk and roll to something?
We attack the lower hip, the backside hip.
It seems like the tackling's improved a lot, just kind of in general. Is that something you've seen as a guy? You watched the defense a lot last year. You weren't necessarily as involved in the day-to-day games, but this year it seems like you guys are doing a nice job of getting guys to the ground and rallying as well.
Yeah, I feel like last year we kind of stopped our feet. Now this year we just going through the tackle.
When you look at last week, they threw the ball 45 times against Florida State. Did your eyes light up and say, "Hey, maybe it's a chance to make some plays this week"?
Of course, yes, sir. Hopefully, everybody up in the back end get a chance. I just want me at least about 3 picks. I just hope he throw at least 50 times, but as long as we stopping it, that's all I care about.
Are you excited to play a night game on the road like that?
Yes, sir. I want to say it's my first game under the lights, but it'll be like my first game playing defense instead of special teams, so it's gonna be really exciting.
What do you think has gone into all the interceptions you guys have gotten so far?
Flying to the ball. Leak had 2 tip picks, so I guess you can say that's a big part of us going to the ball.
Is that a product of the new defensive approach?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. In practice, as the running back gets the ball, coach wants us just chasing the ball. So I guess you can say we condition every day in practice.
6 weeks into the season now, what do you think is the thing you've improved upon the most?
Knowing the defense.
What is it like having AJ as a student coach?
He's he knows the game so well. So it's like like for example, Bowling Green, they kept throwing them slants. So he just told me like if I see that, just go inside, even though like the coverage you're playing outside, I should know that they going inside. So it's pretty much like it's IQ of the game.
Did that actually help you out in a particular play, or?
I ain't really play much in the second half, so I can't say.
Anything else for Tariq? Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. So y'all good.
You too.
Desmond Branch will open up the questions for you guys.
How satisfying was it to be on the other end of Henri's big play?
Oh, it's definitely nice just to see, like, just to get a turnover, because I know last year turnovers were hard to come by, so just to be able to be part of a turnover, and it's nice to, just throw a little assist to one of your good buddies to get an interception. So, like, that was really good. So, like, I got my interception. I guess it's time for Henri to get his.
So, it seems like you guys are doing a much better job of getting your hands on the ball and is that something that Coach Rise is kind of emphasizing with you guys?
It's definitely an in-week type. It's a days leading up to the game saying, hey, the ball's coming out a little low, or, hey, guys, they're killing us on the short routes. We need to do our part. Since we can't get a pass rush, we got to get our hands up, try to deflect some of these balls.
It seems like it's been extremely
effective. It definitely has, because, like, it's really just in recognizing, like, if we have enough time to get a pass rush in. If we don't have enough time to get a pass rush in, maybe we could do something to try to do something to affect the play, and that's getting our hands up. So it's really just coach recognizing that, or someone on the field recognizing that, hey, they're throwing a lot of quick passes, just try to get your hands up.
Louisville seems to have a couple of receivers that like to run those deep routes. That'll give you guys maybe more time to get to the passer. Is that something you think about or recognize?
It's definitely something that you watch and film and that you just get kind of excited about. Just like, all right, this team likes to throw the ball deep. It's my time to shine. It's the defensive line time to shine, because I feel like this game kind of is on the defensive line. It's a primetime game. It's the ACC game. We gotta make our impact somehow, because we have the most experience on the team, and we gotta really propel this defense into.
What's practice been like this week for you guys? You feel like you guys are pretty fired up for this?
It's definitely fired up, because like a lot of us haven't played Friday night football since high school, so that's cool. We're also playing another nationally ranked game. I mean, not nationally ranked, a nationally televised game, and just ACC game. And it's just we got the ball. We now got the win under our belt. Let's try to get this ball rolling. So it's really just excitement. Just like, hey, we got this, and like we feel like if we got this, if we win this game, there's a whole nother outlook on this season. We like the ACC is going to have to wake up when we win this game.
They haven't been able to run the ball like they expected to. Do you expect them to come out and try to establish the run right away?
Oh, we really don't know what to expect. We just really expect whatever they do, we have to answer for it. And it starts with the defensive line. If they want to run the ball, we have to be ready to stop it. If they really want to pass the ball, we really want to get back there, try to affect those throws, try to get some sacks, try to get some hurries back there.
I'm sorry, have some sort of goal with forcing turnovers of getting X per game? Or?
Actually, we really don't. It's just we all want it. It's not like a written down goal. It's we all kind of ball hungry, and it's just now that other people, like I got a turnover, Twan got a turnover. Now Henri got a turnover. Malik has 2. It's just like, oh, I want to get one now. So it's just like, all right, let me be real dialed into my key, and maybe I could jump one, or like maybe I could just get a strip. So it's really just the influence of others being able to get some turnovers makes you want to do something.
Coach Johnson said, that even during the losing streak, you guys kept a really kind of level head, level approach and everything. But just listening to you, I can kind of sense a little bit of renewed energy coming out of you guys. Do you guys kind of have a sense going into this that this is an opportunity to kind of start building something?
Oh, definitely. Because like when we were losing, we knew we were better than that. We knew we were better than what we put on the field. So we weren't going to get too down. It's just like, man, we got to stay positive. It's just like the evidence isn't there, but we know it's there. So we just got to have faith. And when we play a game like we did last week against Bowling Green, it's just like, the evidence is now there. Let's get this going now. Like, we got the win under our belt. Now I'm hungry for the next win. Let's play this next game. So it's definitely like, I don't want to say renewed energy. It's just like a confirmation that we do got this. Let's get this ball rolling.
How much better do you feel like you guys are playing as a defense from the beginning of the season?
we're definitely playing a lot better. We watched the game from the first game. It's just like, oh, we thought we were doing really good, but like now it's just like we're really dialed into how the defense is supposed to be played, because it's just you're gonna get better as the season goes on when it's your first defense. So now that I think this is the sixth game, it's just all right. We're getting real comfortable. We know how to like the cheat codes on how to play. Like, all right, I could kind of cheat in on this, or hey, they like to run this because this is other teams have played. Let me look out for this. It's just the little things, the game within the game that you realize that you could do in this defense, and it's really nice.
Is situational awareness something that Coach Rise has been kind of?
It's definitely situational awareness has always been a Coach Johnson thing and a Coach Rise thing. Just always being prepared for any situation, 2-minute, 4-minute drives, and just really any situation is what we prepare for.
It seems like you guys are having more fun. Is that legitimate?
Definitely winning will do that. Winning will definitely do that. But like now that we did get a win on our belt, it's like, I don't want to say a monkey off our back, but it's just like I said, confirmation that we do got this. And when you are able to win, you're able to be a little bit more relaxed and not as tense about things. Even though like we really weren't tripping about anything happening when we were losing, but just being able to win, just to be having like a smile on the face and just be excited to go into practice, be like, all right, what are we going to do to get better for this? Because we got to really build upon this. So that's what's really nice.
I know you guys obviously want to win just for its own sake, but is ending this losing streak on the road something that kind of motivation?
I don't want to say it's motivation. It's just really we're not thinking anything from the past. We're not trying to end anything. It's just like we really just want to get on a roll. If we're being honest, we're just focused on this game. We want to be 1-0 this season, and that goal of being 1-0 will help end that streak of losing. So it's really not, oh, we need to do it to end this losing streak. It's just we want to be 1-0 so we can really show what we got to the ACC.
Has your brother been able to watch you play?
Oh yeah, he's definitely been able to watch me play. He's been able to help me out a lot more since he retired. So like if he does have any like critiques, anything to help me on, he does like to put in his 2 cents, and it's really helpful because ever since he's retired, I've learned that he's possibly the most knowledgeable defensive lineman I've ever met, because he knows a lot. Like he be watching my games, and it's like he's in the film room being able to dissect what's happening. Like Coach Rise is saying the exact same thing my brother's telling me right after the game. It's like, man, you only watch this like a one-time thing, not rewinding or anything. Just like, oh, boom, boom, boom. You should have done this. I'm like, man, sheesh. But yeah, it's really nice to have him there, and like he's gonna be able to make a couple more games later in the last half of the season. So it's gonna be very nice to have him there, because he's a guy I looked up to when he really introduced me to football. Because when I was able to remember, like really be inspired about stuff, he was playing football. He played at Michigan. He played in the NFL, so it's really nice.
Can you think of anything particular that he's told you that you didn't incorporate or?
See, like he's not a one big thing. He's a little details. He helps me with the game inside the game. Coach Rise is going to help me with the one thing to help me get whatever I got to get done. He's going to help me to make that one thing sharper, to make it better, to make it quicker. So that's what he really specializes in. That's where his experience of the game comes in to help me out.
What's your evaluation of Antoine's running the building?
And Antoine is a little bit faster than I thought. I thought he was going to take to the house, but I mean, I guess it gets you sometimes. It gets you, but his running ability is really good. It's just I know he wanted to get that touchdown, because he wanted to be the first person to get the touchdown, because now Henri has the title, and Coach Johnson likes to make jokes that Henri's the best runner on the defensive line, which he caught the ball in the end zone, so he really he didn't have to run at all. He had no one around him. He just had to catch the ball. He could have fell. It would have been a touchdown. Twan ran 30 yards, but he was in open space. I caught the ball amongst all 3 defenders around Clemson and still ran the ball and tucked the ball when they were trying to strip it. So I feel like I'm the best runner with the most situational awareness, but that's just my opinion.
Not trying to defend.
Yeah, I just want to throw my 2 cents out there.
I
Anything else for Dennis?
Curious, I don't know how much time you spend thinking about the kicking game special teams, but Wesley Wells did a nice job with the extra point.
Oh.
I'm curious kind of what that means for you guys and how you feel about it.
Oh, it's really good when actually like you being on defense, you definitely notice the kicking game because like you get excited about the woes we had in the kicking in the past. It's just like man, but now when you just be able to see like man, Wes got it. He's been knocking these PATs in. That's a reassuring feeling. And now that Sean's been able to put the ball in the back of the end zone, that's a great feeling. Just knowing like hey. It's on us now. Like they don't have a short field to play with. It's on the defense now to stop them. So like the kicking game is something that we definitely notice, and it's definitely something that is greatly improved.
All right. Thanks.
Yes, sir.